The old house creaked as Daniel stepped inside, his footsteps echoing through the empty halls. The realtor had called it cozy and full of character, but the peeling wallpaper and cold drafts told a different story. Still, it was cheap, and in this market, that was enough. The first night was quiet, until 3 a.m. Knock. Knock. Knock, asterisk asterisk. 3 soft raps at the front door, barely louder than a whisper. Daniel jolted awake, heart pounding. Probably just the wind, he muttered, pulling the blanket tighter. But the knocks came again, asterisk asterisk slow, deliberate asterisk asterisk. Groggy and annoyed, he stumbled to the door, flipping on the porch light. No one there. Just the empty street, bathed in the sickly glow of a flickering street lamp. The next night, it happened again. 3 a.m. 3 knocks, asterisk asterisk. This time, he flung the door open, and froze. A pale little girl in a tattered white dress stood on the threshold, her hollow eyes locked onto his. Her lips parted as if to speak, then she vanished, leaving only the scent of damp earth behind. Daniel slammed the door, gasping. Asterisk, a dream. It had to be. Asterisk. But the next morning, muddy footprints trailed from the doorway, into his house. And they were child-sized. The house no longer felt empty. Daniel had scrubbed away the muddy footprints, but their ghostly impression lingered in his mind. Sleep became impossible, every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of the curtain sent his pulse racing. Yet, like clockwork, the knocks came. 3 a.m. 3 knocks, asterisk asterisk. He stopped answering. Then the whispers began. Play with me. A child's voice, soft as cobwebs, curled through the hallway. Daniel sat bolt upright in bed, sweat cooling on his skin. The digital clock glowed 2:59 a.m. The house held its breath. 3:00 a.m. No knock came. Instead, asterisk asterisk a giggle, asterisk asterisk high-pitched, playful, echoing from the living room. Daniel's hands trembled as he gripped his baseball bat. Step by step, he inched down the dark hallway, the floorboards groaning beneath him. The living room was ice-cold. Moonlight bled through the curtains, painting silver streaks across an impossible sight, his grandmother's antique rocking chair moving on its own, back and forth, back and forth. Empty. Yet the wood creaked with the weight of an unseen occupant. Asterisk, tag, you're it. Asterisk. The whisper came from behind him. Daniel spun around. And the red rubber ball came flying out of the darkness. It bounced once. Twice. Rolled to a stop at his feet. When he looked up, she stood at the end of the hallway, her rotting dress swaying. One skeletal finger pointed at the ball. Your turn, she giggled. And the lights smashed overhead. In the pitch black, something cold grabbed his wrist. The power outage lasted exactly 13 minutes. When the lights flickered back on, Daniel found himself alone in the hallway, his wrist burning with 5 tiny finger-shaped bruises. The rubber ball had vanished. Only the rocking chair remained, now perfectly still. That morning, he tore up the floorboards. The hammer blows echoed like gunshots as wood splintered beneath his rage and terror. Dust swirled in the sunlight slanting through broken planks, and there, nestled between joists, lay a small leather-bound book, its cover speckled with mold. The first page read, Emily's Diary, 1952, in shaky child script. Daniel's breath hitched as he flipped through the brittle pages. Scribbled drawings of a smiling family dissolved into frantic entries. Asterisk June 3rd, Papa locked me in the closet again. Says I'm too loud, asterisk. Asterisk, August 17th, Mama didn't wake up today. The bad men took her away, asterisk. Asterisk, September 1st, I don't like the basement. The tall man with no face lives down there, asterisk. The final entry, smeared with brown stains, stopped mid-sentence. October 31st, if you're reading this, I'm still. A gust of wind slammed the diary shut. Daniel never heard her approach. Small, bare feet stood beside his knees, asterisk asterisk dripping wet asterisk asterisk, though the day was dry. Slowly, he looked up into Emily's sunken eyes, now weeping black tears that sizzled as they hit the floor. Her mouth stretched into a smile too wide for any child. You found me, she whispered. As every door in the house locked simultaneously. The locks clicked like snapping bones. Daniel's breath came in ragged gasps as he rattled the front door handle. Useless. The windows refused to budge, their panes suddenly frosted despite the summer heat. Somewhere in the house, water dripped, a slow, maddening rhythm that didn't match any running faucet. Then the whispers began crawling up his spine. Asterisk, they made me knock, now you have to too. Asterisk. Emily's voice came from everywhere at once, echoing through vents, humming in the walls. Daniel stumbled backward, his shoulder blades hitting something damp and small. He spun to find his refrigerator plastered with child's drawings that hadn't been there moments before, crude crayon sketches of a black-robed figure standing over a kneeling girl. Beneath them, scrawled in what looked like charcoal. 3 a.m. is sacrifice time. His phone buzzed with a notification from the local historical society, a reply to his frantic email. The screen cast an eerie glow as he read about the house's original owner, a reclusive doctor who'd led a mysterious, children's charity, in the 1950s. The record stopped abruptly in October 1952. A floorboard creaked upstairs. Daniel's head snapped up as a new sound joined the dripping water, asterisk asterisk bare feet slapping against hardwood asterisk asterisk, running in circles above him. Faster. Faster. Then silence. The bathroom faucet turned on by itself, vomiting rust-colored water into the sink. When it cleared, Daniel saw her reflection behind him in the mirror, not a child now, but something stretched and wrong, its jaw unhinging to whisper. Asterisk, 3 nights left, then you'll knock for me. Asterisk. The lights died again. This time, they didn't come back on. The house had become a living tomb. For 72 hours, Daniel existed in a nightmare of flickering lights and phantom whispers. Food turned to ash in his mouth. Water from the taps ran thick and red. Each night at exactly 3:00 a.m., the knocking grew louder, no longer at the door, but inside the walls, inside his skull, a relentless pounding that left his ears bleeding. On the third night, the grandfather clock in the hall, broken for decades, suddenly chimed 13 times. Daniel knew what came next. The air turned to ice as every door in the house flew open simultaneously. There, in the hallway, stood Emily, but not the sad ghost child anymore. Her form flickered between a little girl and something monstrous, elongated limbs, a jaw unhinging like a snake's, eyes that reflected endless darkness. You let me in, she whispered, her voice the sound of nails dragging across glass. Asterisk, now you must take my place. Asterisk. Behind her, the walls peeled away to reveal hundreds of tiny handprints in dried blood, the marks of all the children who'd come before. The floorboards dissolved into a spiraling staircase leading down into pitch blackness. A cold wind carried up the scent of wet earth and rotting flowers. Emily extended a skeletal hand. Asterisk, knock 3 times, and be free. Asterisk. Daniel understood now. This wasn't just a haunting, it was a cycle. The doctor had trapped Emily here as a sacrifice to something older, something that fed on innocence. And the only escape was to pass the curse along. Somewhere in the darkness below, a new door waited. A door that would need knocking.